Hey there, John Farahmand from Balanced Physical Therapy coming at you today with a little bit of a lesson that we had after a conversation this week with some of our team members. One of them came with a mistake that they'd made, and they were a little bit scared, a little bit timid, and a little bit sort of reluctant to share, what the mistake was that they'd made. And when they explained what happened, I said, "Good." And they kind of looked at me with a blank stare in their face. "What do you mean good?" "I mean good. Mistakes are necessary. You got to make mistakes. We all make them, right? We're all human, and they're actually good for us." And she was a little confused, and there were a couple of other team members nearby, so I used it as a teaching opportunity, and I wanted to share that conversation with you all today. Of course, their next question was, well, why are they important? Why do you want us to make mistakes? Because that's what I told them. I want you to make mistakes. I want us as a team to make mistakes. Well, why? Why? And I said, well, because, you guys, what happens when you make a mistake? It causes pain. It causes you to kind of go, gosh darn it, man, I could have done that better, or shoot, I didn't see this or I didn't see that. And it creates a little bit of a pain point, okay? Well, why is pain important? Aside from it being a good motivator, and aside from most of us not wanting to experience it all the time, it creates an opportunity, right? You're in pain, ouch, that hurt, or gosh darn it, that didn't work out quite so well. Well, good. It creates an opportunity. Well, an opportunity for what? What kind of an opportunity could pain possibly give me? An opportunity for reflection, for thinking, for slowing down, for kind of taking a big top-down view, for sitting down at your keyboard or at your whiteboard. I love whiteboards. And going, gosh, how did that happen? Why did we arrive at that decision? And what kind of pain did it cause? And how can we course correct so that we don't make that same mistake again? And the lesson I wanted to impart to everybody was that we're always going to make mistakes, and that's completely acceptable. What is not acceptable, however, in fact, in our company, in my company, it is unacceptable not to learn from the mistake. Mistakes are inevitable, and they are, of course, acceptable, but what is unacceptable is not learning from them. We must learn from them. And so the overall lesson from mistakes are necessary. Why? Because they cause pain, which creates an opportunity for a little bit of thinking time and reflection time. Well, what do you do during that time? What do you do with that time? Once you separate yourself from being upset about the mistake, you're objective. You list the facts only. What happened? Specific. What happened? Why is it important to understand what happened? Why? What's the lesson we can extract from just the facts? You got to be unemotional about this. You can't be judging yourself or angry at yourself while you're trying to do your reflection. That doesn't work. What happened? Just what? Facts only. Why is it important? What's the lesson we can extract from the mistake? And then the magic is here. How do we apply that to the rest of our lives? And in our company, how do we apply that to our teams, to our processes, to our procedures, to our patient experience, to everything about our organization? How do we apply the lesson from the facts that we extracted after we reflected on the opportunity that the pain we experienced because of our mistake gave us? That was a little reverse engineer there. But for all of you listening today, mistakes are necessary. So rather than having fear or having trepidation about making them, please give yourself permission. Mess things up, get dirty, make mistakes. Why? Because they give you pain, gives you an opportunity for what? To think about what happened, why it's important, what's the lesson, and how you apply that lesson so that you don't make the same mistake again. If you like that video, you felt like you got some value from it, or you'd like to share it with your friends, please check us out on Facebook, Balanced Physical Therapy, on Instagram at BalancePTMove, or on our website at balancept.com. Thank you.